Have you ever played GeoGuessr and lost on a round in high multipliers and thought, wow, this person must be cheating? Then after the game, you hit that report button, you say he's a cheater and hope that he gets banned, but really it may just be a skill issue. Well, today we will be catching those cheaters. There's a new feature. If you click on multiplayer and then you go to investigations, there's actually a new feature here for only apparently high-rated players. And apparently I'm a high-rated player, so you know. So the cool thing is GeoGuessr has added a rating range. I did this a little bit before, and there was no rating range earlier, which is good because I think it matters. And if you watch other YouTuber videos on this investigation thing, a lot of them would say that they need to put the rating range in. So I'm doing it after it was added. Maybe I was not lazy. I was not lazy and put it off for a while. Here we go. We're starting off in what appears to be Ecuador here. It's a bollard right there. I think 900 to 1,000 is that gold rating, or is that, are we in like the low masters? Either way, we are moving here. This person really isn't moving, but we're looking at Rio Culebra for a very long time, and there has been no movement. That's a little sus for Google. Surely they go into Ecuador here, right? Is this gonna be a space plonk? Okay. I don't think that's really anything. I mean, it's Ecuador. Maybe they were Googling and they didn't find anything because it's a small little river, but they didn't really benefit much from it. I'm gonna say not guilty for that first one. Next case. We have no moving. This is like the same rating as me, basically, right now. Oops. We have to watch it first. But I've been doing this a lot. I'm in my free time because it's kind of fun, honestly. I think this is fun. But this is a little strange. They didn't even look all the way around, which is strange. They just like pan to the left a little bit, which is a little bit sus. You know, this is no moving. Normally, I think players would look all the way around, right? I'm not sure about that one. Let's see where this actually ends up being. If it is super close, that would be a little strange because this person's not moving the camera at all. All right, here we go. We're getting a full zoom. I do think this is Russia. So the country I don't think is impossible to get here. But the movement here is very, very strange. I will be honest. The movement here is, what is this person doing? Maybe they're playing multiple duels at once or something. I have no idea. But let's see where this ends up being. Oof. It's on the same road. It's on the same road. So this is a little bit sus. First of all, there's no Googling. There's nothing to Google. But this could indeed be a scripted situation here. If you look at it, look at this movement. They did not even look to this side of the screen at all. They just looked there and then there. That's weird for no movie. That is very weird. And they were on the road. They plonked it right on the road. Look at where the marker is right now. And then you go a little bit further on. He moves it up off the 5K. Didn't line up the road at all. Didn't line up the road. Normally you look down, you point the compass north to line up a road. This person did not do that. I'll say guilty. I'll say guilty. Now, I'm not going to get this person banned. Other people have to agree with me that it is guilty. But that is very sus. I'm gonna say I think we might have our first cheater on our hands. Let's get into the next round. Guys, did we already find a cheater? I think a lot of times the intro of this video was true. People they just report out of rage, you know, because they lost a game and they report out of rage. I think we're gonna see a lot of that, but this person's moving down the road. It's 900 to 1,000 rated player. I think this is a gold or a low master player here. So far, nothing too sus. They're using like the speed glitch. This should be Canada. There was a maximum sign there. So let's see if they do anything sus. All right, this is a very long round. So I'm not really sure, you know, if it's a really long round like this. We do have information here. Okay, let's see if this is a Google here. This could be a Google. Let's take a look. Signs coming up. This person's gonna look at it here. West Middle Sable, Little Harbor, West Sable Road, and we have no map opening. We have no map opening, which is strange. Normally, the map would be open at this time. You'd be scanning for this stuff. But we're just staring at the sign here, which is an immediate alarm going off that this could be a Google. And that was a very long time too. Just staring at the sign for a very long time. Wow. What was that? And didn't even go into the map once there, which is very strange. That is very strange. And did we just teleport to a new sign? What happened there? I don't even know. But we have the 3 and the 103. Now this I think is probably unique to Nova Scotia, I would assume. The 103. So I don't think that's too bad. We have Lockport here. I saw Sable River. It was more north. And now this person is probably gonna get it. Still taking a long time. Honestly, we're on a 3. And it was right in Sable River. Did not even click on the 3 really. The 3 is right there. But they were probably looking for the 103, I guess. I don't think that's a Google. Let's take a look at what was on the sign earlier. What was on this sign here? Because this could be something. West Middle Sable, Little Harbor, and West Sable Road. West Middle Sable, Little Harbor. West Middle Sable and Little Harbor. Did not click on those places. Did not click on those places. Those places are over here by the 5K. So I don't think this is a guilty. I think this is fine. The round went like multiple minutes, maybe even like 5 minutes long. I'm gonna say not guilty on both accounts here. I just can't imagine that if that person cheated, they would have had a better guess. I think they would have had a better guess. So I think it was gettable. Here we are in Australia. We have a very low rated game here. 600 to 700. Is that silver? I should probably get accustomed to like what color each the things are here. But sees the sign here. It says Rockley Services. I think I've seen this round before. Couldn't tell you where you are, but we are in Australia, of course. We have the bollards and stuff. Ooh, going into WA here. That was not my first thought. Going into West Australia, scanning now, and goes into South Australia, and we'll lock in there, and it's a very good guess. So that might be a little sus there. We have Rockley is right there. That could have been a Google, because you can clearly see that on the sign, right? At the rating of 600 to 700, you would expect someone not to know tiny little Australian places unless they're Australian. But they zoomed into WA first, which is strange, because if they knew where Rockley was, why would they be zooming into WA, Western Australia? Why would they be doing that? And then they kind of just go there. Well, I think this is insufficient evidence for both, because that could be a script as well. That could be a script. That could be a Google, but nothing is really, I cannot say for sure if it's guilty. So insufficient evidence for that one. We're going to the next case here, and here we have Argentina. It looks like, or is this Peru? Maybe. I think it's Argentina. We have water to the east, so we should not be in Peru if there's water to the east. But let's see here. We do have the Argentina road lines, but not much information so far in this round. It looks like it's moving. We're again a low rated player here. We do have a coast. I think a low rated player could easily, looking at the sun here, maybe looking for the sun. I mean, this looks like a low rated player type of behavior right now. Going into Uruguay. Is this Uruguay? No, it should not be. And it's, what else? Why was this reported? See, this is the type of round, like, this is definitely not cheating. They get the right country, but just probably didn't even get many points for that round. I'm not sure why they were. The opponent probably guessed like a different continent and then reported this person because they were mad. That's not guilty. That's just you know, it's not even a good guess really. I'm not sure why that was reported. All right, next round here. We're moving. We're into the 800, 900 range. They're moving. They started off kind of slow, but we're getting up the road a little bit now. We should be somewhere in Canada, maybe US, but I think this is more likely to be Canada here. I'm not sure what map they actually play. Well, there's a maximum sign, so it should be Canada, but I'm not sure what map they actually play in like the lower rated games. I think they rotate it out. Maybe it's ACW or something. Not too sure. We do have some water here. Looking at the license plate, it's usually a pretty good clue. Have a Century 21 thing. Don't really see anything that can give it away there. What will this person do next? Looking at this license plate now. I mean, there's not really much good information here. Looking at that sign, I don't see anything in that sign either. I mean, one thing is for sure, this person probably knows we're in Canada. 800 to 900 rated player, I think. I did not see any front plates. That could have been a skill issue on my part, but now what is this person doing? If they saw information and they're Googling it now, could be possible. But it looks like there was a front plate there. There was a front plate. So maybe this is like New Brunswick or something. I think that could be a plausible guess. And all right, we have some information here. Again, not much to go off of. Just a construction truck. This person's really taking their time here. Other opponent not guessing. Upper Skift Lake. I think this is New Brunswick, but we'll see. We have a license plate. This person seems to be getting into the license plates here. They click in New Brunswick. It's New Brunswick. It's not, that was kind of a waste of time. That's not I don't think that's anything sus about that at all. I think that's just a good guess, all things considered. And it wasn't even that good of a guess, you know, in New Brunswick at least. But submit the verdict. I'm gonna say not guilty. You know, if you're playing at that level, the 900 level, I think it's a fair guess to make. So, wait, did I say guilty or not guilty? Hopefully I said not guilty. I didn't falsely accuse this guy of cheating. But here we go again. We're back in Australia. This is fun. I do enjoy this. We're back in Australia here. We have not much to go off of. It is no moving. It is no moving. And we have some places, Dalby and Mooney, that this person has found. And let's see if this person knows where those places are. Scanning currently in New South Wales. I don't know where these places are myself. I can only assume that they're trying to find the cities right now. I don't think anything's too sus right now. The map is not moving for a while there. And he's going to unzoom and just look throughout all of Australia and then zoom in to Queensland here and make a guess as found Dalby. And then what's going to happen? Looking for Mooney now. I mean, finding Dalby there, it's not the smallest. It's not the smallest place. I think it definitely could have been findable there, but it was a little sus how they kind of zoomed around, and they don't know how far 88 kilometers is really. So they're going way further than 88 kilometers out. All right, goes the opposite way. Mooney was down here. I don't think this is a Google. I think they just found Dalby, couldn't find Mooney in time. You know, surely if they found Dalby, they could also find Mooney. Surely. So I'm going to submit my verdict here, and I'm going to say not guilty on both accounts. I don't think that's it. It took a very long time. You know, if that was more of like an insta send, I would maybe consider a script or so, but I gotta go not guilty for this one. I mean, surely that was gettable. All right, next round. Looks like we have some moving gameplay here in very low rated gameplay, 500 to 600. So maybe we expect something a little bit less from these players. Right away, I'm not sure what this is. Is it Argentina again? Maybe, but I didn't get a good look at the car at the beginning. But this person is zooming up the road here, not using like the fast travel technique of holding down the space or enter bar, which is fine. Looks like they found a sign. Let's see. Mina Ethel. And let's see if there's going to be a Google here, because that's what I would expect from this round right now, is we're going to see a Google Mina Ethel. And I think that's might be what's happening right now, because this round is taking a long time. And let's see what happens. The map is open. They head into Argentina. Mina Ethel. I have no idea where it is. They're going straight in to this area of Argentina. And now they're going to scan a little bit. I'm not sure if this is the right area or not. But, oh, now they're zooming in pretty far here. They're zooming in pretty far from Mina Ethel, which is going to be a tiny little place, guaranteed. And they're zooming in right here. Is this the 5? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, Mina Ethel, not even on the map. Look at that. Okay, it's a little tiny place. I have to say this is a Google. I think this is like a easy Google here. No, not scripting, I don't think. Maybe a script, but I think this is more of a Google, because yeah, they stared at this sign for far too long, and that is not something that you can scan for right there. Mina Ethel is not something that you just find on the map. That's a Google for sure. Get him out of here, especially at that low rating at 500 to 600. It's definitely a Google. And now we're playing moving here. This person's playing an NMPZ, and there is information right there. So Liverpool, stuff like that. Maybe this is reasonable. 500 to 600. They're gonna insta send there. Yeah, I don't think anything's sus about that. Manchester, Liverpool. It is very low rated, but that clearly says Liverpool right there. So, and it's heading towards it. So like, okay, but take a look at the marker though. Take a look at the marker here. Look at where the marker goes. Instantly clicks on Liverpool on the 5K. You guys saw that? Wait a second. Take a look at the map. Take a look at that. Let's hit the play button. Boom. Marker goes onto the screen immediately in, I believe, to be the 5K. This could be a script right here. This could be a script. Then tries to move it around a little bit, goes back up to Liverpool, switches it to Manchester to seem a little bit not sus. And you guys thought that was that seemed reasonable because the final guess is reasonable in Manchester. But Birkenhead, let's take a look. I wish I could zoom into the map like during the round, but instantly as the round starts, the marker appears on the map. So that's an easy guilty script right there. I almost got baited a little bit. They covered up their tracks a little bit well, but that has to be a definite guilty, especially at this skill level. Like, you're not gonna open up the map immediately, click on Liverpool from that altitude, like right on the 5K. Oh, give me a break. That's a script. And that's gonna do it for the video here today, guys. I hope you all enjoy. We caught some cheaters. Hopefully they get banned and free the innocent. You know, free the innocent. Let my players go that were not cheating, that were reported probably out of raid. I hope you enjoyed. That was fun for me. If you have this feature, go and do it. You know, be honest, of course, and help keep the streets of GeoGuessr safer. You know, I got my police hat on. I don't actually have it on, but metaphorically, I have it on right now, and we're cleaning up the streets a little bit from this riff-raff, these bad people, these cheaters. So guys, make sure to leave a like if you enjoy. IC3P is back. We're making some videos, and I'll see you in the next one. See you, everyone.